How we doing, folks? Hey, it is 6 p.m. We're here for the Marana update. Jason Bubba here.
Liz J here.
Good evening and welcome to the June 18th.
June 18th,
episode 10. We've done this for 10 weeks and
Yay.
We're still learning.
We're still learning. We were laughing at ourselves a second ago.
Yeah, we're learning. So tripods are hard. We didn't realize that there was other settings to make them do things.
Tripods have a lot of settings.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay. Oops. Yeah. We're finding that out now. But yeah, we've got quite the show planned for today. We've got a big holiday weekend. We've got tons of stuff to do.
Before we get started,
yes.
I would like to say thank you so much to all of the folks who are joining us for the first time.
Yes.
And for any of you who are joining us repeatedly, thank you so much for your support. We are airing live from my home studio here in Gladden Farms. It is the yourmarana.com studio.
Yes, absolutely. A plethora of information is the Your Marana newsletter and website and all that stuff. So
yep, I link out everything below. So throughout the entire show, if there's anything that catches your eye, just make sure to go into the description below, and there's going to be hyperlinks to everything we talk about today.
Yeah, so that works. So information, always good news, positive news.
Yes. And
what's going on in we think of it as a large community, but there's not a lot going on that we need your help. We need to know what else is going on in the community. And we're finding people, meeting people, seeing stories, but we're bringing it to the people.
Yeah, and I'm super thankful that we've had some small businesses see this show. They've reached out to us, and we've been able to feature one so far, and we have another one on the way. So if you have a new business that's coming up, an event, a fundraiser, anything that you really want to put out there for folks to know about that's public engagement so that you can fundraise or just make awareness of your brand or product, let us know. We're here to help Marana grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's all positive and good stuff.
Absolutely. So, love it.
All right. So we've got the hidden gem. So this has kind of been a kind of fun one of things to do and go places and stuff like that. So
yes.
The one we've got today is quite tasty. So let's take a look at that.
All right.
Week we highlight a local spot worth checking out. Here's this week's hidden gem.
All right, so we stepped foot into Fork and Fire and decided we're going to try the local barbecue,
yes.
which is a little tougher to find than we thought.
Yeah.
But the Fork and Fire barbecue smokehouse and tap room was absolutely amazing. We went in and I got the ribs and my wife got the brisket sandwich, and you got the pulled pork with all the fixins, like everything.
I did.
And so here's our the brisket sandwich was amazing. The wife was like, it could have been this way, but it was perfect. She was very happy with it.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this is good. This works out well. So the Fork and Fire brisket, the rib plate, oh man, that was amazing. And I wasn't able to eat all of it. I was able to eat some and then have some the next morning that heated up well. It was good. That cornbread, oh my goodness, that really jalapeno cornbread. There was no heat to it. It was just amazing.
There's me enjoying my pulled pork sandwich as a part of my monthly restaurant challenge. So of course we selected barbecue because it is National Barbecue Month for the month of June. And the next place, because we have two hidden gems in this segment, is going to be Barnfire Mesquite Grill. So I went undercover to both places. Undercover is spoken very loosely.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to tease my viewers on my social media. So Barnfire has a major Texas theme, a great seating area, very clean, very friendly staff. I enjoyed my experience there. They have a giant recessed light of the state of Texas in the ceiling, as you can see. And I love how they have interactive activities for customers at certain times during the week. So Wednesdays, they have a music bingo at 6 p.m., which is super cool. So fun stuff during the week. And then there I am again, sinking my teeth into their pulled pork sandwich, which was also very delicious. Both places, I had a great experience at both.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and it is tough. I know reading your comments, a lot of people were like, oh, you should try this place, this place, this place. None of them were in Marana.
Yeah, I had one. I think it was Kiss of Smoke.
Yeah, that is a really good one.
Okay.
But it's not in Marana.
It's not in Marana, but
so we'll still go.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely go try them, but it wasn't in Marana.
Yeah, and we're all about supporting small business, even if they're outside of Marana. Right. Obviously, Fork and Fire is Marana adjacent.
Yeah.
They're not technically Marana, and we do get comments like that too. Oh, this isn't really in Marana. Yes, we're aware, but if you live in Marana, you're not subject to do business only in that vicinity. So we support adjacent businesses as well.
Right. And we're doing our reports, our stories and stuff on local. We're trying not to go through franchisees or corporate stuff.
Yeah.
Because even though yes, they employ the local residents and stuff, we're trying to give that company that doesn't have the corporate backing for advertising, marketing, some airtime. So, but yeah, thank you so much. None of the restaurants that she goes to or that we do are on any of. We're not on payroll. We're not paid. We're pay for our meals.
Yes.
Everything is pretty honest.
It's volunteer.
Yeah, we're not out there like, okay, well, you got to send us this money or you got to do that. That's not how it works.
Nope.
We literally are going out there to find a good meal.
Right. And to be upfront, if I did go to a business and I had a poor experience, I would not voice my opinion about that because I don't want to destroy the goodwill of that business because they've put so much effort into building what they have and it goes straight to their families. So I would not personally choose to do that. So any business that we highlight on here is an excellent place. They have great reputations, great quality food. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And, whether it's the coffee shop or if it's the coffee trailer, truck, whatever, absolutely. Everybody is, once again, we're all about the positive vibes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I know some of you out there may have had negative experiences at restaurants. We see them all the time on Google reviews. I encourage, if you do have a negative experience at a small business, go ahead and say something while you're there. Yes. I'm sure that business owner will make it right for you.
Absolutely. And there's a whole, from the expo that brings it to you, to the waitress, waiter that takes your order, to the cook, to there's so many hands involved. Please give the businesses a chance to make it right.
Yeah.
That's only fair because we all have bad days.
Yes.
It could be a weird piece of meat was cut or, it happens.
Nothing's perfect.
Nothing's perfect, but say something politely at that time.
Yes.
As a former restaurant owner, that it doesn't hurt our feelings. It doesn't make us upset. What makes us upset or hurts our feelings is when you see something online and you're like, why didn't you just ask?
Yeah, because you weren't even given the chance to make it right.
Exactly.
And that review lives there forever.
Forever.
Yes.
So that was just kind of an offshoot of things of just of we're all trying, we really are. It's a tough time for everybody, but let's enjoy what we have out here. So what is there to do? So Father's Day weekend's coming up.
Yeah. So
and
we should highlight some people for that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got our dads.
We've got our dads. Yeah.
So this is my dad, Jeff. He is an amazing man. He's been through thick and thin with us. He's got 3 boys. It's crazy. Motocross racing, a great grandfather, and an awesome dad. So then your dad here.
That's my dad, Charlie. He has his favorite glasses on that one of our good friends gave to him as a gift.
Oh my goodness.
He loves those sunglasses. They're some fancy name brand. I don't know what they are, but anyway, that's my dad, Charlie. Love him so much. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's taught me so many things in life, and I feel so blessed and to have him as a treasure that I get to take care of him in a home and we live together.
Yeah.
So in our home.
Every time I come in, there's Charlie. He's all like, hey, what's up? And it's like, it's so funny because he's got so many stories and so many experiences. And even today it was like, okay, we got to go to work,
we gotta go now.
He's hilarious. I love him when we walk in. But thank you so much to all the dads, the fathers, the papas, the grandpas, everybody out there that is teaching us how to change tires and stuff like that. So happy Father's Day to you out there. And so we've got some things to do possibly with good old dad.
Oh yeah.
So let's take a look at the things to do.
Think there's nothing to do in the Marana area? Think again. From festivals and pop-up markets to community celebrations and live entertainment, there's always something happening around town. Here are a few things to do this weekend.
All right, so first up is going to be your summer craft and wine market at the Old Pueblo Cellars on St. Patrick Road in Northwest Tucson. They have local vendors, wine tastings. It's misspelled, but it's fruity slushies that they have. So they have wine slushies there, which I think is a great thing to have in our hot summers.
Better than fruit slashes.
Yeah. And then after that, any dads, stepdads, or grandfathers can get free admission at the Tohono Chul. So go ahead and visit that beautiful garden there and see what they have to offer to the public. You can buy your tickets online and put in a special code. Just visit the link in the description below and you'll see how to get that situated and take your dad out to have a good time. Looks like a fun place. And then last but not least is the Catalina Brewing Company. So they're having a Father's Day special where if you purchase a barbecue plate, you will get a half-price beer.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Yeah, and I love Catalina Brewing Company. It's such a fun place. They have lots of games and lots of beers to choose from.
Where are they at?
They are off of Ina, kind of like on that road across from Old Father. I think it's Camino something.
That's the one that's down the street from my office.
Yeah.
On Camino Martin?
Yeah, Camino Martin, yeah. You've never been to the...
No, and in fact, I know the owners, and I didn't know.
You know Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Brian's a cool guy.
Race with their kid. How funny. Wow, so they have food too?
They always have like a food truck, and then sometimes they'll have in-house like food made too, but they don't have a kitchen, so they have it a different way. But yeah, it's always, there's always food to eat there. And there's plenty of seating, plenty of games. They have pinball machines, darts, live music a lot of the time, and outside seating, indoor seating.
Wow.
It's a great place.
Well, your vehicle might be not getting tinted as fast because I'm going to be down at Catalina Brewery down the street from Cool Ride's Window Tent. I don't drink, but I'm always looking for a good place to eat, you know. But yeah, so they're right there behind the Ride Now, the old Pet Boys on Camino Martin at the end of the way. I'll be dang. Awesome.
Yes.
I guess I don't know why I didn't know that was there.
Well, and there's another brewery down the same street.
Oh, that's probably
the Button.
The Button. Yeah, that's the one I knew where that one was.
So you have to pass Catalina to get to Button.
Well, I've never been to any of them, but I always see signs and stuff, you know. I'm a sign guy. Signs never work, you know. But, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
Great small businesses, breweries. They're always doing great stuff for the community.
Yeah.
Yes, both places.
Interesting.
Go check them out this weekend.
Yeah.
Take your dad, stepdad, grandpa out. Take your guys out. Have a good time.
Interesting. Hey, and then we've got our good news segment.
Yes.
There's a bunch going on there too. So let's take a look at the good news going on.
Not all news has to be negative. Each week we share positive stories about the people, businesses, and projects helping shape the future of Marana. Here's this week's good news.
Is going to be, well, all three of these places that I'm promoting are nonprofits, and they're all having a golf tournament. First up is Karen's Angels. They're having their 4th annual golf tournament at the Dove Mountain. I think it's the golf course at Dove Mountain. I know there's several up there.
Several up there, yeah.
So it'll be in the link below which one specifically. After that, a couple weeks after that is going to be the Ed Stolmaker golf tournament at the Omni. That's on Friday the 28th. All the information about registration, pricing, advertising opportunities for all three of these places are going to be in the description below. And then the final one is going to be for Karuna Horse Rescue. So Karuna's having their annual golf tournament on September 20th. Theirs will also be at the Omni, and theirs is going to be helping to cover the dental expenses for the horses that they've rescued. They have, I believe, 26 or 27 horses now that they've rescued from abuse situations and slaughter situations and things like that. So,
wow, yeah. So some good causes doing some golf tournaments.
Yeah.
And obviously golf is a special spot in my heart with being the golf coach at Marana High. And there's always somebody doing something. There's always some kind of charity, and you get to play golf.
Yeah, and you get to support a cause, like a good cause.
Yeah. And they all seem very priced well. I mean, to be able to play at Omni and stuff like that.
And Dove Mountain.
And Dove Mountain. Yeah, there's like a bunch up there. Dove Mountain. There's Highlands. There's the Dove Mountain. There's a Dove Mountain at Dove Mountain. It's like, so yeah, go on our, we've got the links in the descriptions to see what's going on with everything.
And if you can't find the information you need, all of those places do have a phone number where you can call a representative and get more information, because some of those are newly released, and I noticed on some of their websites all the details haven't been included yet. So don't be shy, make a phone call and find out more about that so that you can support those great causes and support our Marana community.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no, it's golf's good. You never know who you're going to get unless you pack your own foursome. You never know who you're going to be matched up with. And business deals are done on golf courses. So it's a lot of fun, you know.
And it's a great place too to promote your business if you want to be like a whole sponsor. Or other sponsors. There's sponsorship opportunities with all three of those.
Right. That's awesome. That's good. So, all right. So we've got coming up next is going to be what's growing and going and coming and building. I've renamed it like 6 million times, you know. But what's being built here in Marana? Here's a new one.
And we're going to continue to bring updated information in future episodes so that you guys can be informed as to what's going on. We're still trying to figure out where our video is.
Hey, there it is.
Because what are they building there is one of the most common questions online. Each week, we highlight growing areas around Marana to share the new businesses, neighborhoods, and projects coming soon to our community. All aerial footage is provided by Ventura Property Solutions, providing aerial photo and video services for real estate professionals, builders, and homeowners in Tucson, Marana, and Oro Valley. Learn more by clicking the link in the description below.
All right, so if you look out from the intersection of Air Commerce Way and Aber Valley Road, looking south, it's beautiful fields and all that stuff. Right here at this sign, we've got new construction happening. It's going to be a full FAA tower. It's going to be new hangars, new all kinds of great stuff happening out there at the Air Commerce Business Park. And it's right there past the CAP coming from town. So with the air traffic controller, it's going to allow for bigger aircraft. We all know that we've had some incidents out at the Marana Airport. This might mitigate some of that. But by having a tower, it allows us to have bigger aircraft and stuff. So here's the sign of what's going on, the Recovery Airport Boosters system. Basically, it's a tower, a whole bunch of stuff that is coming in to allow a safer airspace within Marana. So.
And are they bringing in an airline, like a commercial airliner?
So right now, Allegiant Air is looking to come into Marana as a regional air supplier or air provider.
That's kind of exciting.
It is to allow us to have. They've got direct flights to Chicago and all kinds of different places at our Mesa location. So let's see what happens when they come into Marana.
So where they're digging right there, is that where the tower's going to be?
So the tower is actually going to be further out let me see if I can find the exact mapping. So here's the mapping. If you're coming from Senderio, like coming from the high school, it's going to be due north of that.
Okay.
And that allows it to have full control of the air, all of the air control, but then also ground control. That's a big one, is being able to have the airspace and everything. And it's in the middle. So it's not too far from, I would say it's about a 1 o'clock from the existing airport light that you see at night going white and green.
Okay.
And on this one, it shows the pink line is the existing property owned by the town of Marana.
And the red area is the construction.
And the red area is the construction. So where we had taken the pictures, the Air Commerce Way, the new monument sign is down there by the WY.
Okay.
But the main construction that you'll start seeing here soon is going to be where that red section is.
Oh, okay.
As they bring in this tower.
Gotcha.
And then, so this is them working on some of the area right there at that Air Commerce and Ever Valley intersection. Now, one of the things that I noticed when I was out taking my photos, and then you took these wonderful videos, is how many people have actually drove over these black lines, going over Ever Valley or in town or whatever.
They count how many cars come by, right?
Right.
Okay.
So it's counting the cars by air pressure, which is so crazy that it's air pressure and we have all this technology. But actually that air pressure then goes to this count box. And that count box is really smart. By going to the first line to the second line, it knows how fast a car's going. It knows how many axles. So if it's a front and a rear, and then it's a front, rear, and then a trailer behind it. It knows which direction by which hose gets hit first.
Wow.
It's actually very smart for being just puffs of air. And the technology is so smart but dumbed down, because it's kind of like those tubes at the old full serve gas station that you hear ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
It's the same technology. It's just air pushing to this computer system that is.
So what if I ride my bike over it?
So it says it knows that that's bicycle traffic.
Or a foot.
Does
it know if it's a cow?
You know what? It'd be funny, because I'm a big dude. It'd be kind of funny if I just went over there and just stepped on it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's a unicycle." But
what if it's a cow, like a herd of
I think
cattle?
They step over it, kind of like.
Oh, because they're scared.
Because they're scared of it. But yeah, so I was like, that's kind of interesting. I'm easily amused. So I was like, I'm going to take a picture of this in the middle of the road. And then I'm going to follow it. And then I'm like, okay, what is this? And to have the explanation of that air can then go digital. I don't know. I'm going on a rabbit hole of
yes.
road technology.
Bubba has a little bit of an analytical mind, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I grew up, instead of being on Sesame Street, it was how it's made. It's like, oh, this pin is cool, but how was it made?
Yeah.
So same kind of thing. But so that was kind of my little my fun little tangent was, okay, well, I'm supposed to be finding out what's all being built over there, and I come back with an in-depth story of
the road counter.
The road counter.
I'm like, well, did you learn anything about what they're going to put in the airport?
Nope.
I'm like, did you do any research?
Nope.
He did. He actually did post.
I did.
But no one responded.
But nobody responded.
Yeah.
So, but it was funny, because she's so in depth and has all this stuff, and she goes, "Okay, your first task. This is airplanes. This is right up your alley. You got this, Bubba." And nope.
We're gonna learn more though as things develop.
As it's built. We did find, by going down some other .coms and stuff, we did find some people that we can talk to, ask some questions about. Mm-hmm. Marana is such a small community. I was kind of thinking that somebody in the community would be like, "Oh yeah, we've heard this scuttlebutt," or "This is the plan." And the information we got has been the best through Marana.gov.
Yeah, and I bet on the town of Marana's podcast, some of those folks probably watch this. I know you're probably watching this.
Yeah. Reach out and let us help me.
Yeah.
Well,
they'll probably make 2 episodes a month or something.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be in one of their next ones.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Here's the tea," Yeah, that's us. But so that was kind of supposed to be my lead into my stories, and Liz amazing at all of the stories that she does.
Thank
and
you.
I put together all of the office. I mean, what is this? The production part of it. You do all that, and I direct. I don't know. We have a great team.
Yes,
we're a great team,
and he helps me understand how to operate a tripod.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know how to do that.
Yeah, it was a lesson today, but we got it. So
what's up next?
So coming up next, hey, we want to move here, so we've got the deal of the week coming up.
Deal of the week.
If you've been house hunting in Marana, this home deserves a spot on your radar. Here's this week's deal of the week.
So this week's deal is going to be this beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, 3,140 square feet with no rear neighbors. It is in the Dove Mountain area and it's move-in ready. You could walk into that home, fall in love with it, and move in as soon as your funds are available, whether it's a cash purchase or finance. So that's usually 2 to 4 weeks. It has a gourmet kitchen, which basically means that it's a huge kitchen, double ovens, walk-in pantry, and then in the primary bathroom, you have a deluxe primary bathroom with a dual vanity. There's the floor plan of the home. It does have a 4th bedroom with a full bathroom, different than what's pictured. If you're interested in that home or any others, please feel free to call or text me. I'm happy to assist you.
That's awesome. That's a big floor plan.
That's a big old home. Yeah.
That is a big floor plan.
Yeah, you can cook some beautiful dinners in there.
That was nice. Yeah, and it's move-in ready.
Move-in ready. Has a formal dining room. So if you're an entertainer, if you love cooking, that's the perfect house for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know it's funny because I'm getting ready to be an empty nester, and you're like, oh, I want all these big houses and stuff, and then I'm like, I think I want to downsize, but for a younger family that is still, has the football team over after practice, or have the ladies over for wine and cheese or whatever.
You could totally be an empty nester and still maximize that floor space, because there are people who love having parties.
Yeah. That's true. But so yeah, that's a nice house though.
Yeah.
That is, and it's in Dove Mountain.
It is in the Dove Mountain area, yes.
And no neighbors behind you.
No rear neighbors behind you.
That is huge. Yeah. Even in the rural area, having neighbors kind of flank you around kind of gets a little much, but not having that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, and it was a 3-car garage, if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
And very spacious home.
Yeah, that's amazing. So
yeah.
But yeah, so today's show flew by. We're always looking for content help. We're always looking for small businesses that want to be profiled, small local businesses. If you're looking to hire, if you're a new business,
want to get your name out there?
Yes, if you need a shout out, we'll come out and interview you. You can send us information. Like Augusto, he sent his own video in. I mean, it's just we will make it happen for you. We want to help new businesses, small businesses, and here in Marana.
Yeah, we love networking and reaching out and making good contacts with all of our Marana people. We're not about competition. We're all about collaboration. I do want to give a shout out to Soul Dog Lodge, because they're in the chat comments and they have joined us. So thank you so much. I'm not sure if that's Shelly or Wesley, but either way, Soul Dog Lodge is with us tonight, and I appreciate that. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And share the live and let people know that we're here, and we love this. This is fun.
It is fun, and we do this without any expectation of anything in return.
Yeah.
This is just out of the kindness of our hearts that we've come together, and we want to just bring people together and have this awesome YouTube channel that can live in the internet forever.
Forever. Yeah, that's how that goes. It lives forever. But it's just fun to see it grow. We watch our viewership, we watch the shares, we watch all that stuff. And a big one is getting involved with yourmarana.com, getting on all the platforms, get on that newsletter. Your newsletter, guys, you don't understand. She's not only helping, or she does all of the media for this show, but then she does the newsletter with different media. And some things are kind of cross-marketed, but there's things on there that you kind of have to have both of us to get all the stuff going on in Marana.
Absolutely. And you can, if you don't like emails, you can just visit my website. Pretty much all the same information is on there on the events tab. And I also have all things real estate on my Your Marana YouTube channel. So I keep producing content on many different platforms. Check me out on all the platforms that are listed on that splash page right there. I'm happy to assist you with any real estate questions, referrals to professionals in the area if you need any sort of home services, professional services.
Awesome. Well, what a show. We've got Father's Day weekend coming up.
Happy
And
Father's Day,
happy Father's Day
dads.
to all the dads. And we will see you next week at 6 p.m. here on the Marana Update.
Yep. See you next week.
Bye.